you want to speak English naturally about your daily life and evening routine?
The secret is learning simple, everyday phrases. When you can talk about what you do at night, relaxing at home, and going to bed, English feels easy and natural in real conversations.
Today, we'll help you learn English for your evening routine. You'll discover how to talk about relaxing after work and going to bed. Let's start.
Hello, and welcome to Daily Speaking English Podcast, where learning English is fun and easy. I'm Ben, and I'm so happy you're here with us.
Hi, Ben. Hello, everyone. I'm Lena, and it's wonderful to have you all listening today. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well, Lena. I just had some tea, so I'm feeling relaxed and ready for our chat. How about you?
I'm great. I'm a little tired today, but that's perfect because our topic is all about the evening and nighttime.
That's right. This is going to be such a useful and relaxing conversation.
It really is. Are you ready to begin?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Ben, let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to talk about your daily routine in English, but you didn't know the right words to describe what you do in the evening?
Oh, yes, Lena. I remember feeling confused. I could talk about my morning, but when someone asked, "What do you do at night?" I didn't know what to say.
That's exactly the problem. Many English learners study grammar and vocabulary, but they can't describe simple things like relaxing on the sofa or getting ready for bed.
It's so frustrating. You want to share about your life, you want to connect with people, but you freeze because you don't know these everyday words.
And evening routines are something everyone talks about. When you meet new friends or colleagues, they often ask, "What do you do to relax?" or "What time do you go to bed?"
But if you don't know the vocabulary, you can't answer. You feel embarrassed and uncomfortable.
Exactly. So today, we're going to solve this problem. We'll teach you all the English words and phrases you need to talk about your evening.
Yes, from coming home after work to falling asleep at night, we'll cover everything. Once you learn these words, you'll sound natural and confident.
So Ben, let's imagine the day is finished. Work is done, school is over, and you're going home. What's the first thing you do when you arrive home?
The very first thing? I open my door and I take off my shoes.
Yes, taking off your shoes feels so good, right?
It really does. And then I put my bag down somewhere, usually on a chair or table.
Me too. And then what do you do?
I change my clothes. This is very important for me.
Oh, I agree completely. I always change out of my work clothes or day clothes.
What do you change into?
I put on my comfortable home clothes. I have soft pants and a big sweater.
Home clothes. That's the perfect name for them. I have an old t-shirt that I love. It's soft and comfortable.
Those comfortable clothes make you feel relaxed, right?
Yes, it's like telling my body, "Okay, work is finished. Now we can relax."
Exactly. Now, after you change clothes, what comes next?
Usually I'm hungry. It's dinner time.
Me too. So do you cook dinner every evening?
Well, I try to cook, but honestly, sometimes I'm too tired from work.
What do you do on those tired days?
I order food. I use my phone and I order pizza or maybe noodles.
There's nothing wrong with that. Many people order food when they're tired.
It's so easy and convenient. What about you, Lena? Do you cook?
Yes, I enjoy cooking. For me, cooking is actually relaxing.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes, I put on some nice music and I prepare simple food like chicken and rice or a big salad.
That sounds lovely. In winter, do you make soup?
I do. I love making warm soup in the winter. It's perfect for cold evenings.
So you cook, I order pizza, but we both eat dinner.
Exactly. Now, imagine dinner is finished. It's maybe 7:30 or 8 in the evening. What do you do next?
This is my favorite time. This is relaxing time.
What do you do to relax?
I sit on my sofa. My sofa is brown and very comfortable.
The sofa is the best place in the house.
It really is. I sit there and I watch TV.
What kind of shows do you watch?
I like watching funny shows and comedies. I want to laugh in the evening after a long day.
Laughing is a great way to relax. It makes you feel happy.
Exactly. What about you? Do you watch TV?
Sometimes, but I prefer reading. I have a comfortable chair in my living room and I sit there with a good book.
What kind of books do you read?
I love mystery books. You know, stories with detectives and big questions.
Oh, that sounds exciting. My brain is too tired for mysteries in the evening. I just want simple, funny shows.
That's completely okay. Everyone relaxes differently.
That's true. Sometimes I also listen to music.
Like when you're cooking?
No, this is different. I put on my big headphones, I close my eyes, and I just listen to the music for maybe 20 minutes.
No phone, no TV, just music?
Exactly. It helps my mind feel quiet and peaceful.
That's a beautiful idea. I should try that.
You should. Now, Lena, let me ask you something. Do you always stay home in the evening?
What do you mean?
Do you ever go out at night? You know, nightlife?
Nightlife? That sounds very exciting. But no, my nightlife is very quiet.
Me too. But sometimes, maybe on Friday evening, I go out with friends.
Oh, yes, Friday is different. What do you do?
Sometimes I meet my friends at a restaurant for dinner. We talk, laugh, and enjoy good food together.
That sounds fun. Do you ever go to the cinema?
Yes, I love going to the movies. I buy the big popcorn, sit in the comfortable seat, and watch a film.
The popcorn is very important.
It really is. So maybe 1 or 2 nights a week I go out, but most nights I stay home.
I'm the same way. I'm what people call a homebody.
A homebody? What does that mean?
A homebody is a person who loves being at home. Home is their favorite place.
Oh, then I'm definitely a homebody. I love my home, my sofa, my books.
Me too. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your home.
Absolutely. Okay, so we relaxed, we watched TV or read a book. Now it's getting late.
Yes, it's maybe 10 or 10:30 at night.
And I start to feel sleepy. My eyes feel heavy.
It's bedtime.
Yes, so I turn off the TV and I go to get ready for bed.
What do you do first?
First, I go and I brush my teeth. This is very important.
Yes, you should brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes.
Exactly. I brush my teeth and then I wash my face with warm water.
Me too. Washing your face feels so good. It's like saying goodbye to the day.
That's exactly right. And then I put on my pajamas.
Pajamas, the best clothes for sleeping.
We change clothes so many times. Day clothes, home clothes, and now pajamas.
That's true. What color are your pajamas?
Mine are blue with little white stars on them.
Stars. That's very nice. Mine are just plain gray.
Gray is a calm color, good for sleeping.
Yes, so now you're in your pajamas. Do you go to sleep immediately?
Not yet. First, I check my phone for 2 important things.
What things?
First, I set my alarm for the morning. I set it for 7 in the morning.
Me too. I also set my alarm for 7.
We're alarm twins. And second, I check the weather for tomorrow.
Oh, that's smart. So you know if you need an umbrella or a jacket.
Exactly. And then I put my phone far away from my bed.
Far away? Why?
Because if the phone is next to my bed, I'll keep looking at it. So I put it on my desk across the room.
That's a really good idea. The phone light is bad for sleep.
Yes. What do you do right before you sleep?
I read in bed. I get under my blanket with my pillows and I read a book for 5 or 10 minutes.
A real paper book?
Yes, I love the feeling of turning the pages, and reading makes me very sleepy.
So your eyes get heavy, and then what?
Then I turn off my lamp, I close my eyes, and I go to sleep.
That's a perfect bedtime routine. Very peaceful and calm.
Thank you. Everyone has their own routine, and that's okay.
You're right. Some people sleep early, some people sleep late.
Some people need complete darkness. Some people like a small nightlight.
Some people need silence, and some people like soft music.
The important thing is finding what works for you.
Exactly. Now, Lena, I have a question. Do you have any pets that sleep with you?
Actually, yes. I have a cat, a small orange cat named Mango.
Mango! What a cute name!
Thank you. Mango sleeps at the foot of my bed every night.
That's so sweet. I don't have any pets, but I would love to have a dog someday.
Dogs are wonderful. They're like family.
They really are. Okay, I think we should talk about some common problems people have with sleep.
Good idea. Many people have trouble falling asleep.
Yes, some people lie in bed for hours, but they can't sleep.
If that happens, what should they do?
Well, first, don't look at your phone. The blue light from screens makes it harder to sleep.
That's true. Also, try to go to bed at the same time every night. Your body likes routine.
Yes, and don't drink coffee or tea late in the evening.
Caffeine keeps you awake. If you want to drink before bed, try warm milk or herbal tea.
Those are great tips. Also, make sure your bedroom is dark and quiet.
And not too hot. A cool room is better for sleeping.
You're right. I like my room to be a little bit cool.
Me too. Now, what about people who wake up in the middle of the night?
Oh, that happens to me sometimes. I wake up at 3 in the morning.
What do you do?
I try to relax. I don't turn on lights. I don't check my phone. I just breathe slowly and try to fall asleep again.
That's good advice. If you can't fall back asleep after 20 minutes, you can get up and read quietly until you feel sleepy again.
Yes, but don't watch TV or use your computer.
Exactly. Keep the lights low and stay calm.
These are really helpful tips for everyone.
I hope so. Good sleep is so important for our health and energy.
It really is. When I sleep well, I feel happy and strong the next day.
And when you don't sleep well, everything feels difficult.
So true. That's why having a good evening routine is so important.
Absolutely. It helps you relax and prepare your body for sleep.
Wow, Lena, we've covered so much today.
We really have. This was such a useful conversation.
I feel very relaxed now. I might take a nap.
Don't fall asleep yet, Ben. We need to finish the episode.
You're right. Let's review everything we talked about today.
Great idea. Before we finish, let's review what we talked about today. Everyone, listen carefully so you can remember.
So today, we learned English vocabulary for your evening routine. Let's go through the main points.
First, we talked about coming home after work or school. When you arrive home, you take off your shoes, put down your bag, and change your clothes.
You take off your work clothes or day clothes, and you put on your comfortable home clothes. This might be soft pants, an old t-shirt, or a cozy sweater. Changing clothes helps you feel relaxed.
Next, we discussed dinner time. Some people cook dinner at home. They might make simple food like chicken and rice, soup, or salad.
Other people order food when they're tired. They might order pizza, noodles, or other easy meals. Both options are perfectly fine.
Then we talked about relaxing in the evening. This is the best part of the day. Different people relax in different ways.
Some people watch TV. They like watching funny shows or comedies to laugh and feel happy. Other people prefer reading books in a comfortable chair.
Some people listen to music with headphones, and some people go out with friends on Friday or Saturday night. They might go to a restaurant or the cinema.
We learned the word homebody. A homebody is a person who loves staying at home. Their home is their favorite place.
After relaxing, it's time to get ready for bed. First, you brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes, then you wash your face with warm water.
Next, you put on your pajamas. Pajamas are the special clothes you wear for sleeping. They're usually very soft and comfortable.
Before sleep, you might set your alarm for the morning and check the weather for tomorrow, but then you should put your phone far away from your bed.
Finally, some people read in bed for 5 or 10 minutes to help them feel sleepy. Then they turn off the light and go to sleep.
We also shared some helpful sleep tips. Don't drink coffee late in the evening, keep your bedroom dark and cool, and try to go to bed at the same time every night.
These routines and vocabulary will help you talk about your evening in English naturally.
Now, before we say goodbye, we have a question for everyone listening.
Yes, we'd love to hear from you. In the comments, please tell us, what do you do to relax in the evening?
Do you watch TV? Do you read books? Do you listen to music? Or do you go out with friends?
And what time do you usually go to bed? We're really curious to know.
Writing in the comments is excellent practice for your English. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just try.
We read every comment, and we love learning about your lives and your routines.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode. We hope you learned useful vocabulary today.
It really is. Remember, the best way to improve your English is through repetition. Listen to this episode again tomorrow.
Each time you listen, the words and phrases will become more natural. Your brain needs to hear things many times to remember them.
So please listen again and again. And tonight, when you're doing your evening routine, try saying the actions in English. Say, I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm putting on my pajamas, or I'm reading my book. This practice will help you remember.
If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. It really helps us.
And don't forget to subscribe to Daily Speaking English Podcast. When you subscribe, you'll get all our new episodes.
Click the bell icon too so you never miss a lesson. We have so many great topics coming soon.
If you want to keep practicing real conversations with us, click right here for our full playlist on how to talk in English. It has everything you need to feel confident in your next conversation.
Share this episode with your friends who are learning English. They might want to learn this vocabulary too.
And remember, you're part of our amazing English learning community. Our Daily Speaking English podcast channel has thousands of learners just like you.
Everyone in our community is learning together, practicing together, and supporting each other. It's so wonderful.
You can leave comments, ask questions, and share your progress with other learners. When you see others practicing and improving, it motivates you too.
So please join our channel, watch our episodes regularly, and be an active member of our English learning family. We'd be so happy to have you.
Thank you again for being here today. You're doing such a great job learning English.
Keep practicing these phrases. Use them tonight when you're getting ready for bed.
Every time you practice, you get better and more confident.
Remember, learning English is a journey, and we're here with you every step.
You're amazing, and we believe in you.
See you in the next episode, everyone.
Have a wonderful evening and sleep well tonight.
Goodbye, and keep learning.